old classic, like you just jump on top, you keep on Phantom striking forward, go from target to target if you can survive. And they go PL, they bring down.
The really cool thing about this Prophet pick that I didn't think about in the draft was there's an immediate response to Mirana, where if they have the Ogre stun and a Mirana arrow, you have a hero that can block the arrow with his summons. So that's really nice. Mid lane, he might just go down on Armel.
God, welcome to Dota! Armel, yeah, he's dead.
I mean, Viper is so obnoxious. It's...
Man, with Blightstone as well as Wave of Terror, like they can just move in so much against Doom, even with the Ice Armor creep.
Yeah, he's still down to 4 armor despite having all that bonus armor. Yeah, the Draw Ranger free farm start is just scary to me. PL has to get a couple items before he can actually tank through this, but meanwhile...
KP. He'll be dead.
Taunts his way to death, but he went out in style.
That's fine. There's always someone from TNC to take its place, so Tim's he'll find his own levels up there on the top lane. Yeah, it's this level farming Draw Ranger.
Despite the death mid, Armel is winning in CS and seems like he's doing a good job bullying Limp, so maybe that passive is just enough to deal with the Viper, and he is a hero that can rotate. You got it? 16 times 35?
No.
So just you know, testing the waters again, first time around.
Is it gonna be like something like 460 or something?
I think it's enough to kill the creep wave. It's a little over 500, I think.
All right.
That's a lot of damage. Either way, for a level 2 spell, that's pretty insane. And I think that's why more and more Dooms are just allowed. That's why you can first round this hero. If he's a hero that can just cut the wave like this, giving you multiple options, you can throw him alone like this. Basically, it's really easy this patch. I think as an offlaner, just get shut down. Up in the bounty rune's top, there is an exchange. Does doppelganger dodge.
That's a really nice hold as well, while bottom lane March getting dived in. So you'll end up losing the VS inside the base, the Prophet up on top, hits 7. Building in after double Wraith bands as well as Tread's going to have that long range.
Yeah, man,
maybe not the full pike, but at least you'll have the lance. And it's the slow. The 33 maybe doesn't care as much about. Like, it's 2 points up in the cold arrows, but it's 4 points in the multi-shot. Like, it's such great clearance for Gabby. And now they're going to go. So Centaur will die, but yep, they're going after 33. Stuns out, and here comes.
That's fine.
Your multi-shot. Simple enough.
That's with just double Wraith. He doesn't even have, like, the full treads yet.
Mid lane, arrow, leap forward. It's going to be a short time stun, but Armel, he'll try and get his own stun out, but you don't survive this. Him as a Viper, getting his early attacks in. I think he's looking for his own battle. Draw Ranger's not ready just yet to come and join the fights. In fact, while she's still being left alone on the bottom, this is exactly what you want, but the TPs are coming in. Hans get another great arrow right on top of Tim's. March and Armel together. Farthest deep underneath the tower. We get hit by the magic missile and the light strike array, but Limp's already got himself a double kill, killing off March, but don't worry, there's more March where that came from. The illusion is up, looking for his target. Limp, low on life. Laguna Blade is available, but that's also a level 7 Viper who's back underneath his own tier 1 tower.
Should Drought give this arcane ring?
Should Armel stay this far up? Hanskin's waiting for him. The leap forward is just going to be Ogre stun into arrow. Only a 2-second stun, but Armel, nice to move back by Limp.
He knew he's to walk back there.
Well, I think it was the plan. Like, he moved towards the mid lane for it.
Yeah, certain neutral items are just so good on some of the heroes.
So the first rotation from Gabby to just waste, it was a creep wave, a full creep wave on the bottom lane for him. So not exactly what they want have happened. They're going to go again on Tim's. Limp coming in from the side. All you need is a Fire Blast and then they can go, or maybe they focus over on Centaur. KP does have Stampede available, but that's why they're still waiting this one out. Is he going to trigger it? No. Holds the stick charges, holds the Stampede, loses his courier as well. But bottom lane that goes to Alliance.
Yep, even trade.
I'm wondering how much 2 TNC try and hold this bottom tower, because the arrows are flying forward. This one won't be able to connect from Hanskin. VS has the movement speed, and Doom underneath the tower just wants to keep on diving and March. Juke as hard as you possibly can, man. Nope, hit by 1 Viper strike, and he is going to go down.
Doom is one of the scariest heroes to have that, where he just turns on his Scorched Earth and runs at you. Meanwhile, top lane, they are applying a lot of pressure, but PL, unlike the support Venge, is much more...
No doppelganger available. He could have actually started with that. 1 second, he'll come off cooldown. The LSA is going to be off target.
Good read there by Nico Baby to know he was going to throw it out.
Look at him quickly salving up, so he can run straight back into the fight. There's no Stampede available, so Phantom rush forward, stay on the back of Armel. Limbs coming in closer too, will slow down KP. Support is nearby in Tims, and they're TPing in the Dirt Ranger over towards the outpost, but KP's already dead. Dirt Ranger has completed his TP with the Moonlight Shadow. Vada stunned up under the Sentry Ward, and now your multi-shot goes to work.
Isn't taking anything away from his cores.
Hanskin's waiting for his own fight in the bottom lane. Doom's not really there for it. Instead, they're going to TP in towards the mid lane as March in a lot of trouble. 3 heroes together from Alliance defending that tier 1 tower mid. Dirt Ranger was looking to add some pressure.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Up bottom.
Yeah,
they're getting ran at.
And Tim's attacked the tier 1 tower, but with the TP forward from Nico. 33 just cuts his way through the Quelling Blade. A nice quick Infernal Blade. So Tim's, when have all the movement speed in the world, leap forward from Hanskin, combining the Starfall together with the rest of Alliance attack.
Body block, which forces out the Stampede, and then immediately Infernal Blades on the Stampede to, keep him from running as far as possible.
Oh,
really well played.
Armel, no man to TP. Went underneath the Dire Observer Ward. He's pinging it out. That's how he knew.
Oh yeah, but it just seems a little bit too much. Potentially broke.
No, March looks for the swap, gets it on the arrow. Gabby wants to try and fight this one. He's got that multi-shot available. It's a lot of damage, but not enough. As Hanskin, under 200 HP, gets back, and they're looking for another arrow. It's still on cooldown for the moment after Fada stun.
Up too late by the support Prophet. I was very curious to see how that change plays out. Team does not care.
Looking for his target over on Fada, combining instantly into the multi-shot. But it'll still be Armel and Limp both finding a kill each.
That's an expensive trade. The Venge is pretty important.
They really just want to try and force into the tower. That's
all right. Your farm into the Diffusal. So he's thinking, I don't really want to fight yet, and I can go Manta Diffusal, which will be faster than if I go Diffusal Manta.
I swear, Dro, like Gabby is getting none of the items he wants. They're starting their initiation on mid, but 33's ready for it. Coming forward, he's got Doom available. Arrow flies forward, won't hit anyone. Actually threads the 4 heroes of TNC with the Wrath of Nature. Everything kicking in, but PL joins the fight. Stampede, they look at a disengage, but TNC, they're the ones who start this fight. Now the Doom is out over on KP under the tier 1 tower. Slowed up, trying to retreat once again with the multi-shot, but it's not doing enough damage. Alliance are diving to the tier 2 tower almost. KP will end up falling down. The Doom tick from 33 finds that kill. And Alliance, time and time, one of the rare things that you'll get to see is a Radiant team 23 minutes in actually claiming that bottom lane outpost, and then they get the gust over on Mirana, so silence up. They need an extra stun. March will be there, swaps it back in, able to connect, and then they chain stun out. And this is when you really feel that on the field. The tier 2 tower will be taken out by Alliance, but we're ready for a top lane fight. Nico, TP's over towards the shrine. They charge forward. They got the Yor Scepter. They got the one they wanted. March's TP also cancelled. So with the Stampede, Gabby tries to move forward. He needs to outrun this. He does not have a TP scroll into the spiders, moving over the tree lines, but you can just keep with him. You can have your own split fight at the moment. So Gabby will finally end up getting brought down while 33 battling against everybody else. And March, finally he will also fall. The 2 TP cancels allow Limp to get beyond God of the fact you've got the spider legs. So all of these things start to look nice for TNC, and I'm wondering if Alliance just had the brute strength to run forward. Like, you get this kill, it's a support. It's a support VS. Like, that's great, but you've got Lina, who's already forced out the bottom lane, continuously farming up, and Prophet ready to jump out once again, do his thing. So they grab Roshan. This is one way to ensure it.
I really like how Hanskin's playing. I think the fact that he's recognized as a support player, that it's his job to play alone this game and enable his team, because like you said, if he's not doing what he's doing, his team's going to have to respond to the split push from the Lina and the Prophet, and it actually allows them to make those ganks and then turn into an objective.
Illusions from Dro a little bit too far around. Roshan's already been taken. Tims actually snatches it. Tims got the Aegis. The Immortal. He just went straight in the middle of the pit. Grabs the Aegis. He'll end up triggering up. BKB from Armel wants to retreat. You'll set her up from the Phantom Lancer. They're just trying to get away. Tims will go down. The Lotus Orb returning stun, not helping enough, and the Doom on Armel, he cannot retreat either. Is this deal really worthwhile? He had Zerglings going across the map. That arrow is a little bit off timing. Armel now will finish his TP. That spells the death of Tims. There's no escaping from this one. He's going to sprout again. Oh, yeah, okay. Infernal Blade. TP begins again. He doesn't actually have enough time or life. PL's trying to do something about Tims. He's fighting for a little bit extra safety vision. But Nico definitely wants this March, wants to have his own little bit of a battle. The Doom is out. Armel, he's going to have the extra movement speed to get to the tier 2 tower, but that will not save his life. Well, the battle on...
Out of your way to get them. You know, in the last patch, if you got one, you kind of just got the other one. Now,
PL's come
so
up.
much.
Gabby ready for the defense. There's 3 seconds to multi-shots available. That's a pretty deep dive in. Centaur stunned, swapped out to safety, and Lotus will try and protect him as well. Where is this blitz shot? Try and do its own damage for Nico. They get on top of the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger's down. She'll have to fight back if they're going to defend this top lane of Rax. Not to mention March. The PL Illusions have just done so much work. Drow is still not committing this buyback. You've got the multi-shotting tower doing its own defense, but now finally the buyback will arrive. An Alliance, they've taken the tower. They want the melee Rax too. A quick movement back from Nico. Slowed up. Lina looking for his target. The Sprout keeping Nico away from the Rax. There's another jump forward. Doombringer. He's right on top of KP. Gabby doing everything he possibly can, but his damage feels really, well, inadequate, to say the least. The top lane of Rax will be taken. March will swap Limp back over. He gets it done, but it's very, very late. Now Fana, a blink forward. He gets it done. They want to get the dive back over from the Drow Ranger. If Drow goes down, this may be a last going to force his way through. In fact, it's exactly what they can do. 2 minutes almost on the sideline for the Drow Ranger. Tim's is going to fall down too. I think this is going to be the game. GG is called. Alliance. Patience was a virtue, BSJ. You said they needed, and that's exactly what they had.
Yeah, that's the peel factor against the Drow. You eventually just can't be dealt with, and I think that...
Turn to pick.
Running out of time.
Yeah, only 10 seconds for that last one position hero. And it's a DK.
I do like the mid lane now. It's more of a 1v1 than in the past. You've used to see some roaming from the 4s and the 5s, but right now, for the most part, in the first 5 minutes, there's just too much to do in the side lanes. Top lane might be in some trouble.
Yeah,
Tims.
CM. Fada looking for the first blood.
Yeah, he died to the Brewmaster W. He's been going this Cinder Brew build, which is quite interesting.
Or Fada actually set him up for the perfect last tick too.
Oh, I didn't realize it's any spell damage now. That's why they do the Venge plus Brew, because you pretty much always get spell damage off with the Wave of Terror. And Doom ends up coming back because of the Scorched Earth we saw last game. Absolutely no problem with the double wave. Any offlaners that like the double wave seem to be better this patch.
Now they're moving up to the top lane. Gabby locked in by 3 heroes. The snowball bring Fada in nice and close. Quick mango consumption, and Gabby losing life quickly. The Doombringer already TP to the bottom lane, so against the Doombringer has 80, but it's still difficult. If he gets too close, he just gets hit by all the razors. Gabby, magic missile stun gets thrown out. Tuskar's going to be there. Fada loses his courier. There goes his boots. He dropped a sentry and then was only able to find another sentry ward, but TNC, they know what's down here, and KP, like, he wants to battle against Limp. He wants to be able to get this Doom off and have some extra help to finish the job now. Magic Missile with Wave of Terror. Doom underneath the tower. You got the Dominator Creep charging his way in too. So quickly under the tower is more support going to arrive. The Creep trying to block its way through, but the phase boots allows KP to run, but March won't be so lucky. But the Bruce Split comes out. The stun flies forward. The follow-up stun that's now available. So KP getting chains up, 4 points up in the scorch. He's got stick charges available, but cannot get them off. Just this chain stunning from a lot.
Stomp recently in this, I think the first patch of 7.23 got reduced to 12-second cooldown. Already seeing the impact of that lower cooldown. Nico Baby might be having some trouble in the top lane.
Yeah, you get the jelly, but nothing royal will save you from this. Good raises onto Tims, but silenced up. He's looking for the last ones, but the range difference was not quite right. Snowball forward. Nico, he'll actually his Hanskin, who gets the kill over on Tims. Mel wants to finish the job. He can finally do it, but does he lose his life for this as well? You got phase shift available. The shards fly forward. Gabby wants to help out. No song of the siren. He goes for a quick in for the mirror. Is there a control? There's no snail on the Naga siren.
That was a sick play by the puck overall, just to get out of that by John.
They want more. Over towards the Tuskar. Jaunts his way forward. There's Hanskin. Well, the Wave of Terror will be able to connect, but Tuskar into the tree lines. KP has the movement speed plus the burn damage, and Gabby's not done yet. Chasing Fada back behind the tier 2 tower, maybe? If this continues the chase going down, he's got his illusions up once again.
This is what I worried about with the puck. Looks like he's just going to kill Fada in the tower? No.
But Tims will come in as well. Keeper of the Light will die as well. Tims letting it go onto the tier 2 tower, but now Hanskin's done his own rotation in. KP thinking about helping out, but there's not much he can do. Limp TP's in as well. And maybe they think about disengaging. 33, no split available, but he'll go after Gabby. KP still has Doom up. Is there any TP support that can come to join this? Coddle's TPing towards the mid lane instead. As KP tries to block him up with the snowballs, he pick up 33 on the way through, and we're all just jumping in. And now the Dragon Tail's done over on the Doombringer. They'll drop KP.
That's why I love Tusk so much against Doom. That right there, you saw that Doom does not look very tanky right there. Just outmaneuvering them on the map. The Puck was playing on low HP the whole time and managed to live, but...
They want to fight again. Smoke from Fada as well as 33. They're going to come in behind this tier 1 tower, snowball in. They start over on Tims, but there's 2 supports ready to die. They know Tims is already dead. Limp had that one in the bag, allowing 33 and Hanskin just to go after Mush before it can even make that much sense in the Doombringer. Like, he's still a fireboy.
Yeah.
But it's the river that runs through hell.
Exactly.
Oh, KP. Scorched out time. Needs extra life, needs extra swap out. Now Tim's letting it go, combining with the Ignis. They're having a real hard time, Alliance, getting out of range. The denial, Hanskin. Oh, the Doom was out. So it's just a 1 for 0 as far as the trade goes. Armel looking for his own rotation. Does not have Dream Coil available without the split from Brewmaster. Does not feel like he's got enough life to survive. Hit up by the Veil, push back for the blinding light, but now Limp with a blink dagger, jumping forward. Armel not ready for the stun, can phase shift and then blink its way up all the way to safety, able to join his way out to safety. There was not enough damage to find this kill. March doing the defense duty.
I think the only problem with Tusk is you can't snowball after you clumsy net somebody. But you do lock them in with you in the arena of battle when you have your tag team up.
Well, that's a nicer one. Imp Core up for the Doom. Top lane, silence over on Fada. Armel really trying to get involved in this one. Tims with a Frostbite will hold Fada in position.
Spectating, and now I'm seeing it here. I'm like, I guess they just made it green.
Well, it's the essence of intelligence. So what is the color of intelligence?
Blue.
Blue, right?
Yes.
So that makes more sense. If we're going with logic again, man, they're going to doom the DK. They really want to get this kill with the Ignis protection. A nice stomp from KP, making sure Hanskin's not getting involved. Fada also frostbitten on the edge of the Ignis. He can't move away. Now Tim's trying to let it go. He'll get some decent damage out, but it's still not enough. And in fact, Doombringer will fall too. This is the entire team. Gabby, he's holding the Song of the Siren. So if they're really feeling it's getting out of control, they can get out. The swap from Fada, Nico, that old team.
Stone. The dream on any support hero. This Venge is 6-slotted. Look at this. Got the Ironwood Tree, the clumsy net.
Negative 35 attack damage, don't care. Armel getting caught out, locked inside the shards. They try and push him back. The snowball's done. But Armel now going to try and orb away. He has to move in quickly, but now the Razors, he moves towards the east. So Nico Baby misses the first one. Another quick phase shift. Needs a little bit of extra help. Tim's is nearby, and then the phase and blink away. Armel, my God. Can this guy pick puck more often? Like, it's so beautiful to watch underneath the tier 1 tower. Now Tim's just taking it for the team. The blinding light pushing the Lions back. They want to beat down this tower. 4 heroes together, they will be able to claim the tier 1 tower. And a snowball forward, catching March, looking for his own deep push with the Illuminate. Will not be enough.
You have this Brewmaster Clear Illusions. I'm not sure if they're ever going to be able to fight into Alliance.
Can they get to Roshan in time?
Yeah, maybe.
Roshan's not dead yet. He's low on life. Now Song of the Siren will do some decent work if they can get close enough. And they trigger it out. Roshan so low, the Dream calls out. Roshan, he's 30 HP. They'll bring him down. Gabby gets the Aegis the Immortal. Alliance caught napping, and the 3-man done from KP. Let it go. Tim in the side, they'll send him up with the Brewmaster Ultimate. Gabby still trying to fight it out hard. Armel back in for another one with the Ignis right on top of Roshan. Alliance, they're doing the best they can to fight, but it feels like TNC are getting so much space created out of all of this. Gabby is still not dead yet. They're doing the best they can. Now they'll break him down. The buy base came in, and March will be brought down. Gabby wears his way outside this pit. 3 heroes there. Armel will try and deliver this exit strategy with a 3-man silence and the Asair. They keep Brewmaster control. Fada's coming over. His Wave of Terror will get some revealed. Gabby getting a little bit of a shrine hit, and the shards, they'll block him in. Armel comes back in once more. The ensnared net will be there. Armel able to orb jump himself away to safety. The 33 gets the double kill. You do deny at least the Roshan with the Aegis. But that's all you really deny.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like best case scenario for TNC, and after everything.
Any information the Lions can get to fight, they come in close, and instantly the smoke breaks. It's Tims who's the one to do it, back underneath his own Observer Sentry, and then the 3-man coil, 3-man silence, and Tims from the tree line. They just hold him with the Ignis. It's double layering of AoE control. Fada can't get back out of this one. All he can do is die. That's his escape mechanism.
Move like a blue heart lace.
The classic walk up the hill and feed strat coming off from the Lions.
Naga. Puck will be here too. Quick all forward, but no! There was no damage, there's no control. Now you'll get your ensnare. They decide to turn around with Limp. You've got an extra control Centaur coming in from the side. Buyback comes in from the Vengeful Spirit. Brewmaster split 2. They want the extra control with no Song on the Siren from Gabby. There isn't that extra hit they've got, but they've got the Doom available from KP. They put it over on Limp. The stun control, however, it's all focused towards Gabby. A quick swap up, gets Limp back out to safety. Gabby trying to walk off all the damage to Blinding Light. They'll create a little bit extra space. Brewmaster sends him up the Cyclones, and Nico can finish the job with a quick little raise. So 2 heroes to drop from TNC. They really did force the issue. Alliance chasing KP. Try and juke out as much as he possibly can. Does not have a TP scroll available and now gets scouted out. Quick Cinder Brew with a follow-up stun. Dream Coil in from Armel, able to get a double stun out. Then KP will get his own return stun with the Centaur hit. The Dream Coil will not snap on Fada as well as 33. As they swap once again, Armel. They need more help, but they don't have it. It's Alliance who bring the extra help in the form of the SF. Another quick jump in with a silence, but yeah. Mel, all they can do.
TNC lineup is, you saw the Naga Siren just split at the start of that fight with the mirror image, and Brew just instantly killed all of her illusions with the purge, AoE purge from the ultimate on the Storm Panda. Top lane though, Tusk does
couldn't snowball in time.
Yeah, you can't snowball. Itemizing a blink just because I feel like he might need to blink from out of vision.
Armel's got to get the hell out of here. There's a blink stun ready for Limp, but instead they swap in Tim's. That's not exactly the target they were hoping for. Go for a repeat. The illusions need to have a look around, but they're a little late this time around TNC. Smoked up, but Roshan is already dead. Aegis and Cheese both in the hands of the Shadow Fiend. And they find the Naga Siren, Vengeful Spirit, the jump forward. Gabby, he's in a hell of a lot of trouble. He even can disengage from this. The fear, they control. The Ignis can't do jack, but now, maybe, with the Crystal Nova as well as the hold in from the Dream Coil, they're forced to fight here. Buybacks are coming in. A quick all the way to safety to the other side of the river. No, Puck will stay on his side. Alliance still uncertain they want to take the fight. No, they are certain. A fling forward with a snowball. Huskin throw 3 brought in. Another quick stomp forward. They're taking so much damage, but the sustain just keeps going. Nico finds the kill into Doom, and the Shard block. Absolutely perfect. They'll all get hit by the Olympus. Song of the Siren. Everybody sleep. And we're done.
Oh, they still chasing.
Wait, no, they didn't want the tower. They're actually so close. They're underneath the tier 2 tower. Gabby, and he cannot afford to die once again. As a dieback, 100 seconds on the sideline. This is escalated.
Okay, got to make sure all 5 heroes are within range of the tower. Okay, good. They're tanking most of the tower shots to keep the creep wave alive. They have the Greaves to heal it. They have the pipe. They want to use the active on the creeps.
The blast from March was a little bit too far off too, so the creep's still up. Tim's blink forward, swap him straight underneath the tier 3 tower. It's a good double stomp from KP, and maybe with these stuns to control, Sparta dropping down very low. Same for Limp. He's got the cheese available. However, this DK is time to consume, and there it is, back to 100%. They're still underneath the tier 3 tower. The repair kit's giving the split attack now.
It's actually owning.
Yep. Alliance trying to get themselves the hell out of here with the blinding light. He's going to Song of the Siren. They're grouped up. KP wants to get this blink double hoof stomp. He can catch both Hanskin as well as 33. He's going to BKB. There's the double stun, swapping out 33, so he's instantly stunned up underneath the Ignis. There goes your Requiem, but Nico, he's just trying to get rid of the Ignis. He's able to do so. The damage output's all on the Brewmaster, doomed up as well. The Snowball will buy a little bit of extra protection time while it's March. It's the first one to die in this fight. Another quick rift for 33. He's not dead yet. The Illusion's trying to do the work. Another quick crossfire. He takes through everything, and he gets the split. Everything TNC committed. It was all for naught. And now it's going to be 4 heroes to die. Armel, that blink and jump away is definitely not going to be far enough. He'll try and juke it out. A jaunt up as quick as he can, and Lincoln Sphere will protect him. A quick silence follow-up, however. 4 heroes down. Anything they can do to get rid of the creep wave, because they can. Yeah, we'll do that.
Crap.
They need to get rid of the creep wave up on top to at least stop. Like the bottom lane's pushed in, the middle lane's pushed in. They just want to try and stop the tier 4 towers getting brought down. Yeah, they just want to end this right now. Fortification. It won't even matter if they have this blinding light. Anything to try and slow this down. More Naga illusions kicking in. The tier 4 towers getting rectified. Backdoor protection has now come up. The BKB Doombringer, they're just trying to take the attention off. This tier 4 tower is still alive. Limp's doing everything he can to get rid of it, but they don't have the creep waves. They're going to try and go for the range racks, but even that is hard enough.
They haven't even gotten the Black Shred. Like, that was their first racks.
Yep.
Despite everything, they
just
took
a range in mid because the creep wave now.
Yeah, Tusk even went for Boots of Travel so that he could clean up the waves and then come join his team. Really good play once again from Hanskin this game.
Armel, nuke the wave. Keep it back. Dagon from range.
No more repair kits now. They used all 3 charges.
Radiant's top tower.
And Nico will try and push through.
Oh my god, that damage on the buildings.
Yeah, 197 plus 261. There's a quick stun. And it is the jump in underneath the Ignis. Nico looking to wind up on the Requiem of Souls. Everyone's in pretty close. The Doom just gets deleted. Tims will join him as well in the afterlife. Gabby and March can't do anything from the back lines. Even with the Doom on Limp, just tanks through the entire thing. Top lane of Frax is taken. They've raided the Lincoln Sphere over on Puck. As Alliance look for their second lane of Frax, they look to actually end this now. It is going to be the tier 4 tower brought down. And Song of the Siren. I'm uncertain what this is looking to actually buy. They got the stun. They're looking towards the DK in the back lines. Gabby is here. A quick jump forward. Limp will be silenced up for the moment, but the damage into Armel is just ridiculously huge. That is going to be the Ancient to fall. And Alliance to take a 2-0 victory against TNC. Winners of the last major.